And that's why we sail now. We do not wait. We will fulfill our historical task as this generation, the generation that decided to rise up, to change history, inspired by the Palestinian people, side by side with them in solidarity. Thank you so much for coming. The Global Sumud Flotilla is present.
Thank you all of you for your powerful remarks. Moltes gràcies per les vostres impactants i poderoses declaracions. Catalunya es volca amb la flotilla. Hem fet campanyes. Els nens i nenes de Barcelona i Catalunya han fet motxilles que aniran a Gaza. Hem fet campanyes contra el rearmament. Ens hem unit amb les professores de la vaga. Per tant, Catalunya seguirà mobilitzant-se per assegurar-nos que la flotilla no només està al mar, sinó que també trenca les complicitats i les relacions d'Israel amb Catalunya i Espanya.
Guys, please like the live.
We will now take questions from media outlets. Can you please state your name and your outlet? We will take 3 questions at a time. Aurora will take your question.
So I think they're doing questions.
Soy Iris de RFI y France 24. Quería saber si podéis hacer una valoración en cuanto a la expectación de la gente hoy respecto a la antigua misión. Es verdad que la última vez había muchísima gente, se hablaba mucho. No sé cómo lo explican vosotros el hecho de que no haya tanta gente, puede ser, o igual expectación mediática, política, por lo que pasa en Irán también. No sé si tenéis la sensación de que Gaza está un poco fuera del ámbito mediático y de la sociedad ya. La gente se olvida un poco. Gracias.
I can translate the question. She's asking how would you explain the difference in mobilization and how many people are here in regards of last year, and whether you think that Gaza is no longer in the point of view and the focus.
I mean, this is part of the reason of mobilizing, this systematic propaganda campaigns that the US and Israel has been carrying for the last 6 months, telling people that there is no genocide, that there is peace, that there is nothing is happening there, making blackouts of information. It creates misinformation, it creates an awareness where people would feel that, okay, the situation is progressing and therefore we don't need to act. Yesterday we had a very good attendance. Yesterday by the afternoon we had the full space, full people came to speak to the boats. It's one of the things that we have changed. We have noticed there has been several mobilizations that we're organizing, not only for Palestine, but even a protest, anti-fascist right-wing protest in Barcelona a few weeks ago that a couple of hundreds attended to. So this participation issue is causing and impacting all our aspects of organization. I think our job, the ones who organize, the ones who mobilize, is to create awareness, is to create education, is to...
I es tornarà avui al port de Barcelona, si ho podíeu aclarir. Gràcies.
Can you clear out what the exact plan is for sailing?
Thank you so much for bringing this. Our idea was to sail from Mol de la Fusta to international waters, and then we'll get to the first port where we would stop, which is Sicily. So the thing is that the meteorological conditions do not allow us to go without risking our integrity and risking the capacity of our boats. Let's remember last year when the sense of urgency with the full invasion of Gaza City, our willingness to go was so intense that we took harsher weather the first night, and it had a damage to our boats, and we don't want to do that. We have a responsibility with this mission to arrive to Gaza with the boats with full integrity, with the aid. We have a responsibility to our participants as well. We have very experienced captain and crew, but some of the participants are going for the first time on a boat. They have been training, they did sea trials, but they're going for the first time on a long journey. So we're not facing the Dana, this meteorological effect, right now, today. So what we're going to do is that we move from Mol de la Fusta, that was very kindly brought to us by the Ayuntamiento de Barcelona and the Catalunya as well, that so kindly supported this mission and turned Barcelona into the world capital of solidarity today. but we are moving to another port, still in Barcelona, and then as soon as the meteorological conditions allow, we expect this to happen 1 day or 2 the most, we sail on the next port. Thank you.
Next question. Any questions? Any other questions? Oh, wow. Okay. Right there.
Hi, good morning. I had a question regarding the quantity of humanitarian aid that you're bringing with you guys to Gaza. Can you tell us some figures about the amount of aid that you're bringing with you? Thank you.
Thank you for your question. We have to let everyone understand that our main mission is not bringing aid that is enough for the people of Gaza. What we are trying to do is to break the siege. What we are trying to do is to open a humanitarian sea corridor so that those who work by sending aid can do their jobs. We are bringing aid, yes, but we are not focusing on that part of the mission. What we are doing is to break the siege and let aid go into the Gaza Strip by land and by sea, because we know that there are tons and tons of aid being sent into the Gaza Strip by countries, by NGOs, by organizations, but it is being stopped at the borders. So we are pushing for this aid to get into the Gaza Strip, and we are also pushing to open a sea corridor. And I would like to take this opportunity also to bring our attention to our Tunisian brothers who is part of our solidarity movement. They have been doing this together with us for such a long time. They have been part of the planning of this mission for several months, giving their dedication, and now they are putting hope on us to be able to remember us and to pressure for the release of the 6 of our Tunisian brothers who are still in prison today, who are still being held in custody because of judgments that are still not clear to us. So please do not forget also our Tunisian brothers and sisters who are in custody, and we ask the Tunisian government, the great people of Tunisia, to support us again in this mission as they supported us last time. Tunisia is a great friend of Palestine, and we ask that you show us in action that our brothers and sisters can also be a part of this mission and can be freed again, inshallah.
Inshallah.
Any other questions? Más preguntas? Yeah.
Hola, ¿qué tal? Soy Rosa de France Press y quería preguntaros, disculpar que insista de nuevo sobre el tema de la salida. Entonces, hoy, si lo he entendido bien, hacéis una salida, os quedáis en Barcelona y por cuestiones meteorológicas, y planeáis cómo hacer otro acto de salida cuando vayáis hacia Gaza, o iréis comunicando. Gracias.
Gracias por traer eso. Yo voy a contestar en español esta vez porque en castellano, porque hay muchas preguntas en castellano. Tal vez sea útil para ustedes también que tengan eso. Y ahí tal vez Saif o algún camarada puede traducir. La salida desde Barcelona es hoy. Entonces, por condiciones técnicas, vamos a otro puerto, pero el evento de salida es hoy. Si pasa algo que nos obliga a quedar más tiempo, tal vez podemos reconsiderar, pero tratamos que nuestras personas, nuestros barcos, todo el trabajo está listo para salir. Solo las condiciones meteorológicas que nos permiten. Entonces, en todos los otros países también, los puertos donde vamos, tendremos los eventos de lanzamiento y condiciones técnicas pueden hacer demorar, pero el evento de lanzamiento es lo que programamos con la fuerza social que tenemos, con los periodistas, con los parlamentarios, y hay tantos acá que hacen un trabajo tan bonito, con los trabajadores voluntarios, las hormiguitas como nosotros también, que están todos los días ahí preparando los barcos. El momento del lanzamiento es cuando reunimos nuestra fuerza, nuestra capacidad de movilización para tener una salida que honre el apoyo y la confianza del pueblo palestino y que diga a ellos que no están solos. Entonces, desde allá es una salida mucho más técnica. Ahí salimos muchas veces más temprano también, porque el evento de lanzamiento adapta las condiciones de salida para que ustedes puedan estar con nosotros, pero muchas veces el momento mejor, técnicamente, en sentido de navegación, es más temprano. Gracias.
Hola. No sé si tenéis pedido pedir escolta cuando vayáis pasando por las aguas territoriales de camino hasta la zona.
No, nosotros no hemos pedido escolta para poder llegar a Gaza. Lo que pedimos es que los gobiernos hagan su trabajo en parar el genocidio. El papel que tienen los gobiernos no es en venir para proteger a los activistas blancos que quieren ir por el mar.
We're planning on having 120 ships, right? Which is 3 times the amount. And while Israel is, bombing like 18 countries right now, as always, but their hands are pretty tied. So we have a lot better chances of breaking the siege this time, and I think we all need to, rally behind this mission, elevate it, put global attention on it. If you heard, earlier in this conference, they were asking us to participate in what they're calling the Rise Up campaign, where everyone's going to demonstrate where they are all across the world in solidarity with the flotilla, in solidarity with Gaza, in order to break the siege, in order to create mass pressure. So thank you guys for tuning in. The flotilla is launching today. I'll be posting some more content on it later. Viva Palestina, and go spread the word about the flotilla. You can look up Global Sumud Flotilla on basically any social platform, and follow them, stay up with their updates. Thank you guys. I'll talk to you later.